Welcome back to my Astroneer playthrough. This is episode 18 already, so effectively we're 18 hours into the game and we've still got a lot of things we need to do. I have one of those, saving that up for a future event. Now we were on Glacio and we've come back temporarily to Silver for the purposes of creating some diamonds, because I think we're going to need diamonds to dive down and open up. Well, we've done the dive down. We need to open up the core of Glacio. We've opened a gate. We had previously jumped down to the bottom and found we didn't have access to the core, but now we have all that. So diamonds. To make diamonds, wrong thing, I want to be looking at the chemistry lab. To make diamonds, we need graphene. To make graphene we need graphite and hydrazine. We have hydrazine, but we don't have much. So I think the first thing we want to do is make more hydrazine, and realizing that I've maybe, have I guffed this up, have I not guffed this up? Let's take one of these. Of course I'm, as usual, just storing everything on the floor. Fill this up with ammonium. I'm going to need 6 ammonium, and I'm just going to spin it from soil. Now, soil to ammonium is not a great ratio. It takes a lot, but for now, that's what I'm going to do. Now, I've got a plan when I go back to Glacio to just travel around the surface, collect as much ammonium as I can see. It's pretty plentiful there. I don't know if it appears more or it's just easier to see. The problem with ammonium here on Silver is it's usually tucked away on the margins of the forest and kind of difficult to spot. I mean, it can actually be right inside the forests. Not so bad if you're going to just dig through and scrape it, but I'm going to fill up with ammonium. So I'm just going to let that run for a minute. So that's going to make my diamonds, and the other thing I wanted was copper. I have one medium silo here, and I've put a copper on ready so I don't forget that. Then I'm going to put the diamonds on. I'm going to also use a diamond to make my own drill bit, because right now I'm working on the most basic drill mod. I want drill mod 3. So let's just check, have I done the research for drill mod 3? I'm going to skip 2, go straight to 3. All it requires is 1 diamond. You'll notice, as I look at that I'm earning 500 bytes every minute, which basically means I don't have to worry about bytes ever again in this game. I can research things for fun, but I don't have to, because the bytes just slowed down a little bit there. But another big problem, actually, is my game frozen for a second? My game is frozen for a second. Why did it do that? I think it's going to kick in again, so let's just stick with it for a moment. Yeah, it something made it pause. Don't know why. So again, get the hydrazine. We've actually got 6 units of hydrazine here, but we could do with a little bit more. And a hydrazine is going to require hydrogen, so we'll get that ready, and we'll set this up to make hydrazine, which is always just not the direction I went. Hydrazine requires ammonium and hydrogen. So let's get ourselves plenty of ammonium. Is there anything else I can be usefully doing while I'm waiting for that? I've got a can full of steel. I've got a... Well, you know what I could do? There's one thing this game wants you to do that I haven't started on yet. So the main quest is opening up all these cores, putting down shelter or landing pad on every single planet. And then this one, multi-core processing, that is the big one. When you activate all the cores, and then something big happens. That thing happens. But I can also do this. Unlock and print a probe scanner. So let's do that while waiting for all that Astronium to build. The probe scanner is this thing, 4,000 bytes. Look at my rate now, 668. Clearly the wind started blowing on something. So, not a problem. I can make myself a probe scanner. Let's do that on my backpack. We've got the steel. We have the technology. Probe scanner. There we go. I completed something. Was it just bytes? No, solid fuel jump jet. I have to confess, I rarely use these things. I'm going to have to make better use of the things I'm given in this game. I've seen Josiwe and others making great use of the jump jet, and I never really bother with them that much. I always worry they're going to run out just when I most need them, and so I don't trust them. But that's running away. We're getting a little bit of struggle going here. The other thing we can do is improve our storage. Now, we've been using for quite some time now medium storages, these things, but we have got medium storage silos unlocked. They take titanium, but that's easy. We can get that on Glacio. A medium storage silo is way better. It's like 3 times better than the regular medium storage. But we can also get a large storage silo. So I've been using these large storages. They're cheap and just ceramic, that's easy. You can spin that as soil. But large storage silo, now there is an A version, aluminum and steel, so it only costs 1 steel, but aluminum is also a thing you have to collect. The large storage silo B provides 12 slots. It's expensive, look at all those bytes, but who cares? I'm making bytes faster than I can spend them now. So I'm going to unlock that, and we're going to use some of this steel to make myself at least 2 large storage silos. So let's find out where I put my medium printer. I'm going to want it over here in a minute. I am very good at hiding my printers. How are we doing? We're going to have 2 more Astronium, and then we're going to stop this running for a minute. Not Astronium, ammonium. Astronium is another resource. So 2 more ammonium. We're getting kind of low on our battery power. And the reason for that is I've been running this beast. I don't need to run that anymore. I can stop that. Let the batteries charge up a little. Well, I'll let that run. That'll finish that pot of 5 nitrogen. And then that'll come to an end. Where did I put my printer? Always good. Losing my printers. I have to print a new one. I'm, for the first time in this episode, oh, there's my printer, testing out. Oh, it only did 1. It only did 1, so let's just do. Have I got any ammonium sitting around? Did I put any on here? No, I don't see any of that. 1 more ammonium. 1 more ammonium. I stopped. Oh, I've run out of soil. Can't run 1 more ammonium. Okay, well, let's take this one over. Switch that out. Switch that in. Let's make some hydrazine. This is going to dispense hydrogen all over the shop, but never mind. Let's get some hydrazine going. And let's get a medium printer. Print ourselves some large silo Bs. I'm guessing there's a reason why people might want a large silo A and not a large silo B. It's just that bit cheaper. But you don't need a dozen of these, you only need 3 or 4. What did I just do? I just set that to the wrong thing. Large silo B, that's what I wanted. Let's have 2 of those, and I have a suspicion I have disconnected this platform from all the power supplies, so what we're going to do is let that run. How are we doing? We've got our hydrogen station. We now have 10. Okay, let's turn off the hydrogen. That'll put all those back into the hydrogen pot, and let's get our graphite, which we're also not particularly overburdened with, and let's make some graphene. That's always the direction I look in. Okay, I don't know why hydrazine would be in the list after graphene. What do we need hydrazine to make the graphene? Let's just pop all of this into graphene. 6 units of graphene. I probably have graphite somewhere along my stacks. Yes, I do have a couple of graphite there, but I don't need that many. Okay, he's going to be stuck because there's nowhere for him to go, so let's just quickly take hydrazine off the system. This is the wonderful failure of my system here, so it's not going to grab everything. Okay, that's going to do another. He goes. Starts another one. This. Now, if I had the graphite, rather than having it on a medium storage, if I had that under a container, a canister, or something, I'll just quickly let's stop this running because we don't want more than 2. I think at the moment 2 will be sufficient. So this is a large silo, and pop this over here by our. We're going to need. Whoops! Just disconnected that. We're going to need the large space. This is poor Sylvie, who I've pretty much ignored since I got her in the system. Knock that down. As usual, let's just throw things where they don't want to be. And let's put up the large silo. So the large silo has 12 medium slots, and a medium storage will fit on a medium slot. So I could fill it with those. Or how are we doing for... Okay, we've run out of space again. Wonderful little bit of planning here. One more. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be the 6th one. That should leave 4 bits of hydrazine in the pot. I might stick another one on my rocket because I think I'm 1 down on the rocket. Okay, we've got graphite, the graphene, sorry. Now we want to produce the diamonds. So here we go. Now, I don't need any gases for this. Put that back on the storage. What I sometimes do is actually store all the gases here where this printer is. So I'll just do this. There we go. We have a diamond. That's diamond 1. And I'm going to turn that into a... all the way through. Here we go. Drill mod 3. So I've skipped the second drill one. I just went straight to the third one. The second one was good enough for everything we were doing. But that'll just drill a little bit faster. Now it'll take a bit more power, but it will also drill a bit faster. 2 diamonds we have here that we're going to take to the core of Glacio, and then this is another storage. I can put this. I don't actually need to take a lot of things back with me to Glacio, but something I am going to take is hydrogen, because it's nearly full. It's nearly full. That's good enough. Then I can make hydrazine right there on Glacio. I didn't even mess around bringing things back here. Glacio doesn't have hydrogen as a natural resource, so I'm going to pop that on there. And then how am I doing for flying? I've got two full canisters. That's going to be enough. So, and I brought a battery with me as well, I think, just to top up my battery charger. So let's head back to Glacio. lovely thing about having the hydrazine thruster is you really don't worry too much about skips and jumps between planets. Notice here the thrusters always kind of kick out a little bit and then start up again. I mean, we're above the atmosphere, so we shouldn't be hearing anything anyway. But there is my base right underneath me, so let's go for that. I apologise for my voice today. I've had a filthy cold the last couple of days and I'm just recovering from it. So my voice is a little bit rockier than usual. Okay. Did I? Yes, I do. For goodness sakes, I thought for a second I didn't have my larger over here, so let's bring that out. Check still guard for oxygen. I think I'm still doing okay for now. I have a drill 3. It's okay, I had a drill 3. I knew that was there. So, let's just very quickly do our core dive. That's the first thing we need to do, and we're going to pop up on that gateway over there, because we only opened one gateway. So, we don't need to worry about anything else. I'm just going to take that off, just in case I mess something up. Let's just grab also one more seed for Stilgar. Pop that on top of his terrarium. We've got this probe scanner on the top, and we're going to mess with that in a minute. Okay, where did my core go? Okay, here we go. Core diving for Glacio. Glacio core dive. Slowing down, there's Astronium here, we want to remember that. Okay, here we go, straight off the edge, straight down, I have never noticed if all the cores have the same little patterns and things. I think, oh, still got just had his seed, so he's a happy chappy. Okay, here we are. Let's pop. Second one. Okay, we've got 2 of those. Let's quickly run. Done out of 7. Check this out. So there's still this cosmic elevation that we haven't been to yet. Gosh. Okay, and I should be right round the corner. Whoa! Well, he won't be doing that again. Right there around the corner from my camp. This is a little bit ugly, isn't it? Let's try to tighten it up a little bit. Okay, and this big saluta, I could do something with that. Okay. This here is why I'm getting lots of research points, because I've set myself up a little system here, and I could have done a little more time, I realise, but it'll get the job done. So the first arm takes the Argon, can't handle it. The second arm takes the Argon. It's got an empty research pod, so it pops the Argon into the research pod, and 56 bytes per minute. It's going to take 5 minutes. That's okay. I'm not in a rush. And then if it feeds on as far as the third base, this fourth base, this one has 3 different research chambers on. So shouldn't ever run out of things to research there. Things that are researching. Right, we brought some hydrogen. If I can find my mouse. I really would like that. One thing I'd like on this game, I've realised, is I'd like to change the colour of the pointer so I can see where things are. That thing's going to keep producing ammonium, but that's okay, I don't care, because, sorry, not ammonium, it's going to keep producing argon. What I'm looking for is some storage pods. I'm going to take my large silo. Oh, the other thing, you know what the other thing was? Let's do the other thing. Let's create a rail car, because one of the other things it said was produce a rail car. Do I not have any? Aluminum? Did I go and use it all up? Is it? This is aluminum? Yes, it is. Of course it is. Okay. Right. I want to create a rail car. I forgot what printer prints a rail car. It's going to be this rail engine. So aluminum, copper, resin. Of course, resin's easy. We've got that. Only we haven't got it because we've got this thing. Let's just pop that one there. Aluminum, copper, resin. And for some reason we have hydrogen on us. I think that got popped on our back while we weren't looking. Right, where's our medium printer? What did I do with my medium printer? There's my large printer. Did I throw it on the ground in a fit of disgust? Did I leave it over here? I left it over here. Okay, just briefly take that off. Borrow this space. Let's print ourselves a rail engine. Early in this game, there's only really, one or two things you can do. You've got to do the next thing in line. You've got to put that oxygenator in, then you've got to collect your tethers, then you've got to connect your tether, then you've got to get your soil canister, then you've got to fill up your soil canister and collect resin. But pretty quickly, you hit the point where you've got so many different things you could be doing. It's a matter of deciding what's most urgent. What do I want to do next? Or will one thing I'm doing help me do the next thing? And it's not always easy to know whether it will or not. That's a little bit of extra power there, that should help. I've got so I haven't got any QTRTGs on me, that's why I'm running out of power when I drill things. But every time you hear that ding dong, I just made some more research complete, which is nice. I'm going to take this large silo and put it on the back of my rover temporarily. Now I have this. Where did my rail station go? I at least have the smarts to put my rail station not too far away from the rest of my base. I can connect it up. Now, if it was too far away, of course, I could just use a power extender and connect that up, and that would also get the job done. So, I have rails there already. Okay, I have completed a task. Is that here? Yes. Chasing signals. Oh yeah, okay, I'm working on that one. Let's find the other one that's railways. Reinstation. Use data log on the logistics depot to update compass. And what will I get from it? I'm about to get the drill mod that I just created for myself, and I didn't need to worry about it because I could have got it for free. Okay, never mind. Did that. We're also going to put these. Now, this is another weirdness. Let's pop these on. Okay, the first one connects nice and easy. The second one, I'm going to undo. Whoops, no! Ah! Okay, the second one wants to stick on the back. So let's do that. I don't know if you put it in front, will that work? No, that won't work. So, what I've always found is the easiest way to get this thing to connect is to just leave the station and do it on the rail. And there it goes nice and easy. Okay. Right, we've done that. There, we've got some oxygen. I guess that's slightly useful. We've got a drill mod, which we literally just made for ourselves. What annoyance. And then we've got a work light. Okay, well we could put that work light on the train in a minute, and that will keep the train lit up. Now, connect rail line to a site pylon. And that thing going on. Okay. I'm going to want to, for now, I'm just going to dump this probe scanner because I'm going to come back to that. But I'm going to take myself some... That's rail post, right. Let's take a rail post bundle. And temporarily, if it will allow me to, disconnect this. Right, okay. And now I'm going to reconnect it, if it will let me. It says it's too far, so there's a light on there, so that's close enough. So there's a light just here that tells you how close you are. If it's red, it's too far away. If it's blue, it's just the right distance. If it's white, you can put one down and it'll connect, but you can also go a little bit further. And we have a trade platform. I think we may even have some scrap somewhere. We can work with that later. Okay, let's pop that aside for now because we want to focus on the railway. So we'll get rid of that. And what did it want us to do? Transport freight modules to logistics depot. Also transport frozen argon to logistics depot. We get some scrap and we can use that on the trade platform, and we can also... Okay. Are we doing shells here? No. Are we doing... Yes, we've already done that. Okay. Use a trade platform. So, the trade platform is actually going to do us... this... Oh, come on. Stop focusing on the rail car, I don't... No, stop looking at the rail car and look at the things I'm trying to look at. Okay. So, tracked. That's what I want, is tracked items. Oh no, what I want is active items. I want to shut them all down. So, that is going to give us another QT-RTG. Those are always useful. And we're working towards which will allow us to print an RTG. Schematics, that's just going to happen over time. Unidentified, we haven't done it. Okay, core, we've done the core here. These are on Visania and De Solo, so I can't do either of those at the moment. So, what I can do, what did I do with that? Okay, work light. Let's put the work light on here and hop in the train. And these things, so already set them here. Oh, you balloony thing. Okay, this freight module is what I need to transport back. Luckily, not very far away from the station. In fact, I could walk back, but let's take him on the train. There's two more here, so let's grab those two. Glad that the icy spikes go away. I can also, I don't have to ride the train. If I point at the train, the only thing I can do is get into it. If I point it here, the only thing I can call the train. But if I point at one of the rail cars, I can send it off by itself. I don't even have to be on it. And I can just quickly watch that, popping those two. Lovely. And I learnt this because I've done these with the trains. I learnt this from another YouTuber. I think it was MacBot1. So, tip of the hat to every other YouTuber out there who's playing Astroneer, because I'm learning things. Even though I've played this game quite a lot, I'm still learning things. I see some, okay, I see some more things over there, so I'm going to take this rail post. I can now move it. Oh, I can't move it because the car online. Okay, I will have to start another rail post over here, and then if I turn this one away, then it's going to shun us by looking the other way. It doesn't want to be with our team anymore. Now I can connect to this one. Whoops, it was too far away. Let's try that again. So let's see the little marker. That's red, 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 blue. Okay, we're good to go. There we go. Pop another one down. Let's try and be efficient with these. And of course, a straight line is going to get you there quicker than a bendy line. And I don't have to necessarily. Oh, it looked like it was going to connect and then it didn't. I'm not sure what happened there. Let's just move this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 5. We already got 4. We're nearly there. Okay, let's pop that there. No, let's pop it here. Yes. Okay, and then we can call the car. We don't have to go and get it. We can loosen up some freight modules. Oops. And I can actually put more rail cars on the back of this train, but it's really not, for the amount of digging and stuff I'm going to do, it's not really worth the effort right now. And I see some more freight modules over there, that way, which I'm going to pick up the last 1 or 2 that I need. So let's find my mouse. Come on. Got this on the back. Okay, and send the car up by itself. Pick myself up another couple. There's 2. Or there's one over there as well. There's 2 over there. Any of these will work. I don't have to. It doesn't have to be any particular location. Okay, it's unloaded, so let's bring the car back again. I can even see the car on its way. Pardon me, I'm about to blow my nose. I hope my friend picked that up. 2 more. Away it goes. This one looks closer, doesn't it? So I'm going to go to this one on the left. Let's just briefly tuck that aside. Disconnect this by turning it away so that it's not connected to the rail. And let's take this rail post much closer. In fact, let's take it away altogether, and we can take it over this direction. So we just added it back onto our bundle there. 10. And it should, if we can detect it, facing the wrong way. I don't know why it's not detected. This should be close enough. Let's just move this one a bit closer as well. So move this one over here. Oh, yeah. As you see, these are my nice straight rails as I described, facing exactly where I want them to go. And get a nice, perfect, smooth ride. Also, watch out for any explosive and nasty things here, but if you put them down Right, if you put him down, the train will go through anything in the way, so those things don't have to be an issue. The rails were not in the game when I first started playing this game, and I have to say they are fantastic. They absolutely change how you play the game once they're up and running. So let's call that car in. We only need 2 more. Actually, one of them we dumped part way along, but there's several here, so let's just use one of these to get the job finished. Ooh, got some hematite going on there. Okay, 9, 10. I'm going to ride back on this one. And that's the last time I need to touch one of those freight modules, unless I want to scrap them. I believe you can blow them up and turn them to scrap. So, rewards. Oh. Okay, what do I get? Scrap. So that's scrap. Now, if I open up the scrap module, scrap thingy, and use the scrap. I've got 3 of them. I've got no space in my backpack. If I put that down somewhere, it needs a large space. I think here's a large space. Let's put it over here. That doesn't have to be forever. We can take this scrap. Tray platform, sorry. Take this tray platform and pop it down there. Trade for. We can trade for compound, resin, organic. We don't need to trade for any of these things. We can get these things very easily. Graphite, sphaerolite, ammonium, laterite, malachite. That would give us copper. Wolframite. That is tungsten, which I'm kind of short of. I can even get lithium. So I could trade for any of the things I need. Any of the more difficult to get hold of metals and resources, I can trade with the big kind of stuff to get in this location. But so I have it there coming up here already. What I can do is just grab that scrap. 3 spaces. I have 3 spaces. Let's grab that scrap. And use our trade platform. Doesn't count as being on yet. I need to take the scrap, these spaces. Okay, let's send off the trade platform and get ourselves not hematite. We want wolframite, which will go into tungsten. Away it goes. Up into space. Watch our bytes building up. We were up to 500 at one point. I think it just depends on the wind. Well, that's coming back down again. You know, we've got some Astronium here. Only 3, but we know where to get more. That wolframite is not going to automatically pop off to the smelter, but it could have. I'll pop it off. No system here. Astronier traded for exochips, packages, jump jets, dynamite, hydrazine. So if you've got a trade platform, you've always got access to hydrazine. Portable smelting furnace. Something. Gravity globe, well, we've seen those around. I think we can make most of those things. We can't make gravity globes, but we can also find them. I have not, I think, yet seen a smelting furnace, but I've only got 3 Astronium. But I have a way of fixing that problem. Let's grab a canister. Let's grab a delver. Let's grab 2 canisters actually while we're on the job. And let's also grab so much room on my machine now. Boom, don't need that. Grab that. We'll put that on here as well. We've got some Astronium there. And I think it just tried to put something in one of the canisters. And let's grab this. Oh, I've got a battery on here. I forgot. Let's put that battery somewhere useful. We have to stack. Yeah, here's my power supply. I was going to pop the battery down here. Just add a little bit more battery storage when the wind is blowing. Okay, let's grab this one. Put that on here. I could put a whole bunch more, but I'm not going to be that concerned. What I'm going to do is seed this, is what I call it, with some Astronium. So that'll go in there. Seed this one with some Astronium as well. And now we've got 2 canisters ready to be filled with Astronium. It looks kind of done like that, doesn't it? I mean, it's also going to be enough space. So let's just pop this down here. Pop that up there, and I had a QTRTG. You know what I did? I took the QTRTG away, didn't I? I left it back at the other location, but that's okay. I have these ones here. This is my travelling package, and it's got some lights on it. Let's go get that Astronium. Okay, I'm just going to pretend that bit of organic isn't right under my wheels. Now, somewhere around here, I dug a hole to get down underground. It's not that one. It's... I see it. I see it. It's this one over here. So if I take it carefully, just before I get to the core, you know, the Astronium. Whoa! Okay. Just got to watch my speed a little bit. I don't want to go shooting too far and end up floating down to the core. So I'm just using my brakes a little bit, just keep the speed under control. There's some hematite left there. There's a peculiar bit of rock formation. I don't see Astronium. So there could be Astronium on this level. I haven't really checked it out. I think you only maybe get Astronium on the very last level, the lowest level, before you get to the very core of the planet. But here is some Astronium. Let's get digging. Wow, I have hit the load here. Let's do some more. In fact, I'm so close to, look, I'm so close to one of the, oh, is it, yeah, I'm almost at D. Look, there is, that's how close I am. I'm actually on one of the temperature zone there. I don't want to get stuck to that and lose my I could get it back with effort, but I'd rather make that effort. I love not making effort in this game. Okay, let's just get I've got Astronium on here, you know what that means? That means my canister is full. And it means I had 2 canisters and they're both chock the block, all the way full. Okay. But I've also got these silos. They're not full. So let's keep digging. I see some graphite up there. Graphite is not an issue. I'll have it if it's there, but it's not graphite I'm looking for Astronium. So I want some portable smelters. Okay. I'm going to quickly have a look around on foot. So that's my way out. That is slightly scary. Whoa! Yes, very much slightly scary. Okay, I think taking... Yes, Josiwe nailed it. You can walk down these little pipes and you're free. You can escape without having to mess around with soil. So, there we go. Another tip learned from another YouTubing Astroneer there. I always get a bit scared when I get near those things because it's so easy to get yourself stuck. There's some Astronium there. There's graphite over there. Graphite up here. So I think that little bit behind me, apart from that, I think we've got all the Astronium in this particular seam. I don't know how many seams you get in one game, in one planet, as it were. Whoops, just nearly blew it there. Nearly got greedy. Okay, let's just... I think that was it. Okay, we've got quite a little bit, so let's pretend that we're happy with what we got, and let's figure out how we're going to get out of this place. We're going to go up there. No, that's going to... Okay, we need to figure out where our exit is. It's not where that was. Oh, hello. Did Stillguard decide he was going to run out of soil? Run out of food, rather. Okay, we don't want to... Ooh. Okay, it was up this way. Yes, this is our exit, so let's just quickly store some of that. And remember, if we just back up a little bit and left, back up and hang a right, I guess. So back up this way. Yes. Okay. There we go. I have managed to get myself almost falling out of the tunnel I made. Can I get back in? I think I can. Yes, I can. Okay. Goodness, that was... Again, I almost created a problem for myself there. Here we go, up the hill. I hope this microphone's picking up all this on my voice, because this is kind of an exciting episode for me. Getting a lot of it. Being very difficult to get a whole lot of resource. To the surface. We're also going to be picking up more titanium, more ammonium, more hematite. I want to pick up a lot of resources while I'm here because there's lots of things here that are very useful. Also, graphite is very easy to find on this planet. And again, I don't know if it's because there's a lot of it on this planet, or if it just stands out better than some other resources. Okay. Just park up there for a second. This is a little bit ugly. We can get up there with a robot. Okay. Let's grab a can of Astronium. Let's set it down here. Let's also, that's not what I wanted to do, get rid of that. Let's put little guy down here. And let's, I did set that to portable smelting furnace, so if we do this, is it gonna, it's not gonna suck them up onto the trading platform. I'm just kind of hoping it would, but it isn't. No matter. Let's trade for a portable smelting furnace. Let's put that Astronium somewhere. That. And then I think we call it a day for this episode because I don't want to run past the hour and my recording come to an end. Yeah, I dropped that Astronium on the floor down. I think this episode's going to have to be called Astronium after all that Astronium turned up. Okay, here we go. Now, if I open this up, of course it's not really going to help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put that one away for now. Our bites coming in quicker than we can spend them. Now for aluminum, we have got a whole bunch of. There, here comes our trading rocket. Here is our portable smelter. Now, that is very nice because we can put a bunch of them on one of these little platforms and get our smelting done much quicker. We could have, what did I just do with that? Did I just put, okay, a slight draw. Do not want to research your Astronium if you can avoid it. I mean, you can if you want to, but I'm wasting it on that. It doesn't say how many bytes it was worth because I just took it off the platform. Let's find out. If it's on the platform, it's worth about 500 bytes, not even that. So better not wasting your Astronium on something as silly as researching it. I'll turn this off. I should be able to get my Astronium back. Yes, thank you. And I have heard of people doing clever things with their research platforms, their research chambers, where they will run something in there and then at the last second use power delay various buttons and things to turn off the research and then rescue the item and put it back in again. And if you rescue the item and package it up and then put it back in again, package it up, unpackage it, put it back in again, put it starting at full bytes. I don't bother with that. It's a kind of issue to me, but it's not necessary because look, I'm getting bytes. I have an infinite source of bytes now, an eternal source of bytes. I don't need to worry about using glitches, little clever ploys to save myself research. I have got more research than I know what to do with now. What's that? Oh yeah, that's my storage. So what I think I'm going to do is next episode set up an agent resource hunt and make myself a whole bunch of different resources. Now those two, I can also add the old smelter as well if I wanted to, so I could have 3 things going. I could trade for a bunch more, so I think I'm going to trade for some more. I can get 2 more out of this canister, and then I have some more Astronium over there on my not a huge amount more, but there's not a huge amount of other things I wanted. 4, 6, wasn't quite enough to make another smelter, but I think what I'm going to do is trade for 2 more smelters. I might do that off camera because it's a little bit slow. And then I'm going to set up this production of things that I need. I'm going to produce a bunch of these canisters. I'm going to produce some more of those. Once I've got the canisters, I'm going to set them up on my rover, and I'm going to go collect resources that I need that are abundant on this planet and difficult to get hold of on other planets. I've also got another mission I can do with my train, and that mission is get that argon, the frozen argon, and I can also claim my QTRTG. The frozen argon, it's going to be underground, I think. I have seen it on the surface, but I think most of it is underground. So what I can do is collect back my pylons and use them to go underground to collect the frozen argon that's down there. So I'm going to call this a day. Thank you guys for watching, and next episode we're going to go, I think, collect the frozen argon, we're going to claim our RTG, and we're going to maybe set up and hopefully go on a resource collecting expedition. So thank you for watching for now, it's goodbye, and I'll see you next time.